that means it's time for another edition of Monday Night Raw, and I'm here, Bob Wrestling, back once again with the preview. Welcome back, guys, to the channel. Last week on Raw, we had a really good Intercontinental title match. What will we get this week, though? Probably nothing. Probably nothing, because we've got a contract signing, yes. Don't want any physicality. No physicality on Raw. Wwe and Braun Breaker are going to sign a piece of paper. The World Heavyweight Championship #1 contender tournament continues with the semi-final matches, and we're getting Stephanie Fakir taking on Roxanne Perez when we all know who the winner of that match is going to be. So that's the talking points going into Raw. Honestly, who gives a shit? No, seriously, I mean, who gives a shit? Hopefully there's some stuff that is going to happen that hasn't been announced, because that just does not sound like an interesting Raw at all. Do you remember Raw, SmackDown, they went through this period where they were doing like a contract signing every second week? I mean, at least they've toned that shit down, but you feel like it's always their go-to thing. It's always like WWE, it's all they know what to do. Like when they've got a big match scheduled, it's like, oh, well, instead of having two guys just cut a promo in front of each other, then we'll just have two guys sign a contract. It's like, there's just not a lot of creativity here. And they can't do matches, they can't do anything like that. So they've got, why can't we have Wwe teaming up with someone to take on Braun Breaker and Austin Theory? Why can't we get a tag match? Why can't we get something? Why can't we get Wwe taking on Austin Theory with Braun Breaker at ringside? Why can't we just, we get nothing, you know? Like, the top guys just don't wrestle anymore. Yet you had Big Show come out the other day and say, oh, the guys today, they care so much, they just want to wrestle. Well, they never fucking wrestle, Big Show. They're talking shite. The guys today never wrestle. Anyway, Raw, where is it from? It's in Canada, eh? The Canadian Tire Centre in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. So SmackDown was in Canada, Raw is in Canada, and this is the advertised Monday Night Raw for the 24th of August 2026 edition. So bullet point number 1, Wwe and Braun Breaker sign their contract for Sunday night main event. Yes, guys, Sunday night main event, not Saturday night. We're getting Sunday night main event. I believe it's the first time in WWE history this event is taking place on a Saturday. If I'm wrong with that, then I apologize, you son of a bitch. But yeah, no, I think it's the first time that it's ever happened on a Sunday. I'm not sure why. I'm going to assume that there's something happening on Saturday. It could be, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Probably some boxing show or probably something along those lines. So that'll be why. That would be my guess anyway. So, yeah, listen, they're going to have a contract signing. There'll be no physicality. Wwe will get to say his hurty words. Then Braun Breaker will get to say his hurty words. I'm sure that Paul Heyman will be in there repeating the same shit that he always does. And he'll be talking about who's the future, the vision, oh, publicly traded company. We need to answer to shareholders, blah, 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 blah. Paul Heyman will be running his mouth for like 10 minutes during this contract signing. That's pretty much it. Right. Let's talk about the #1 contender tournament semi-final matches then. First up, we've got Penta versus La Parka. Now, I can tell you for a fact, Penta will win this match, because Penta is a WWE Mexican, and that makes him better than AAA Mexicans. I mean, that's how it works. Like that's how it works in WWE these days. You just know. Anytime they have like a tournament, if it's like when they were doing it with TNA people, it was the same thing. Penta will not lose to La Parka for the simple fact that Penta's a WWE guy and La Parka is a AAA guy. It's very boring. It's very predictable, but that's just how it goes. So Penta will beat La Parka, and Penta will move into the finals. To be honest, I think Penta was like pretty much everyone's pick anyway. I think everyone was probably going with Penta at the beginning. So Penta will win this. He will get into the final. And the other match is Rey Fenix versus Dragon Lee. Now, this one is obviously more difficult to pick a win winner because it just is. You know, Rey Fenix, Dragon Lee. This could go either way. I mean, this could go either way. However,
they want us to believe our votes don't matter. That Trump and conservatives in Washington can roll back our rights. Reach raw congressional maps to push black leaders out of power.
What?
The Voting Rights Act that's
What? Get out of here with the frickin' race garbage.
Stay quiet. But that's not who we are. Freedom must be won by every generation. And this is our time to stand up, push back, and protect our rights. Because you matter, we matter, and we're in
No, really now. Because you definitely can't just say, like, yeah, white people, like, you know, if this stuff was real and you wanted votes and whatnot, you have to get every race to vote. You would just make logical common sense. You wouldn't, you know.
All right, guys. Next up is this 90.
Oh, you're straight, buddy. You're so straight. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how straight you are, buddy. Oh my gosh.
Skip the day winds down.
I don't know who's the AAA Cruiserweight. Is it Rey Fenix?
Yeah.
So yeah, Rey Fenix is the AAA Cruiserweight champion. I believe so. Rey Fenix is also the brother of Penta. I'm leaning towards Rey Fenix. I am leaning towards Rey Fenix winning this match because I think they'll probably want to do Rey Fenix versus Penta. But you never know. Maybe they will.
Time they ever do it.
Maybe they'll want to delay that match for later down the line, and they could have Rey Fenix win. But either way, for all I know, I mean, it could be the same person. Let's not kid ourselves here. Rey Fenix and Dragon Lee could be the same fucking guy. It might be. It very well might be. Anyway, yeah, Rey Fenix, Dragon Lee, whoop-de-doo. I'm going to go with Rey Fenix. I just think he's the bigger deal. I think he probably will win. And at least if he wins, they'll probably argue that they've got AAA representation in the final because he holds the AAA Cruiserweight Championship, even though that's a bit of a pop-out. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for Rey Fenix to defeat Dragon Lee. It'll be Rey Fenix versus Penta in the tournament final, which I believe Penta will then go on and win, because why wouldn't he? And then the final match of the night is Stephanie Fakir taking on Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day. Keep hearing these rumors. Oh, Roxanne's going to get a big push. They're high on Roxanne. They want to push Roxanne. Roxanne that. It's like, do they really? Do they really want to push Roxanne Perez? She just gets beat every single fucking week, and this week's no different. Stephanie Fakir will win. Here, it'll be a pretty good sight. There'll be two fine asses on display, no doubt about it, but does anybody care about this match? No. I think the answer is no. They need to break up Roxanne Perez to the Judgment Day. In fact, I would split up Roxanne with Dominic. I mean, that's what I would do. Fucking do it. Have them turn on Liv Morgan and just get them out of there. Move on. They were teasing it at the very beginning when she joined, and then they just dropped the ball. Honestly. Don't understand it. I'm going to go with Stephanie Fakir. So, yeah, that's it. Obafemi Braun Breaker, contract signing with no physicality. Penta will beat La Parka. Rey Fenix will beat Dragon Lee. And Stephanie Fakir will beat Roxanne, guys. That's it. That's your Raw preview. Looks terrible. No sign of Roman Reigns been on this show either. So, yeah, last week he had
Solo Sikoa on the WWE title.
Solo Sikoa refused to join the Bloodline. And I guess this week they're just going to ignore it. They're going to pretend it didn't happen. Because Roman Reigns, these guys love it today. These guys are such big fans that they want to show up every single week and wrestle. Yeah. Someone tell Roman Reigns that. He didn't get the memo. Right, guys? That's it. That's your Raw preview. Looks like a shite show, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Right. Till next time. Big Fog Wrestling. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and until the next one.